Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. His past history with Richards, he's 0 for 4. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Neil Walker to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Standing in, Miguel Andujar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
Lifted in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Digging in now, number 25. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 25.
And a ball, 1-0.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Valbuena battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Andujar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2 from the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Kinsler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Ian Kinsler.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory. One down. Here's Justin Upton now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Tapper up the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. High pop-up. Walker shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
To third. Cozart is there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That's 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letter. Striding in once again, Chris Young was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2 is whipped to left, a base hit, and that'll get down for a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Hicks on third. Walker is at second with nobody out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Richards comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Brett Gardner will be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Blake Parker was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. 2 down. The throw home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one gets away. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big strike. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box now, Rene Rivera. out. Nobody. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Mike Trout. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The runner scores from second. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch on its way to Upton. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A ball and a strike now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another shot now, Albert Pujols.
How about it? Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Number 25 is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 2.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1 delivery. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Last chance for the Yankees. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count.
Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Keeney features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. To short. Simmons has it. And there's one gone to start the night. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. That's by him for strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, 2 down now. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gone! So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
Mike Trout.
And it's fouled away. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch on its way. It's a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Justin Upton now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way to Upton. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. A wave and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone. That now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
1-1.
1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Kinsler's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Albert.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there, and there's out number 2. Ready now for L.A. Zach Kozar. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 4. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. Kozar is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. At the plate, number 25. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The windup and the 0-1. That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Chris Young. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Chris Young.
Smoke toward the hole. Gloved by Walker. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. Gray has his target. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game. So striding in, Martin Maldonado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And there he goes towards second. Simmons, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Number 25 is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Center fielder, number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Gray ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing something outside the zone.
So stepping in, Ian Kinsler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. Here's big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone to lead off the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Base hit into right center. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position.
Chopped at third. Tough to get to. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sanchez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in to try it again. Neil Walker. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Akil Morris answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
A little bouncer. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
That's a ball.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Another 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. A play at the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Next for New York, number 25. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Too low, 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Eduardo Paredes answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now it's 2-0. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Scooped up, throw on to first, and they're able to escape. Stepping in, Justin Upton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
To 2-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Gray gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's the second out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Popped high in the air. Paredes is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And right into the shift. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do?
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll reach first safely. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third. And that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Jose Alvarez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Young. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hicks going back at the track, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. In now is Andrelton Simmons, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High pop-up. Gray calls for it, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
Full count.
Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Pujols on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready once again, number 25. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And there are 2 away now. Here's Brett Gardner now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Into the box now, Noah Ramirez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended.
And the throw is in time to get. Striding in, Martin Maldonado. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Maldonado.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. One and 1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. Jeffrey Marte will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 19, Jeffrey.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Ian Kinsler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2. Marte at second. Trout at first with no outs. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way to Upton. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Gray sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Slow little roller to third. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 5.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Ready on 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. Cozart right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in, Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, now the throw. Hicks at second with 2 down. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase. And that's the third out. Into the box, Cole Calhoun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Zach Kozar. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Ready once again, Chris Young. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. The 0-1 delivery. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Kozart on the move. One away. Ready for another shot now. Number 25. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is on his horse, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Lined hard toward right center, and Trout has himself a base hit. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler. Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running again. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. One out, nobody on. Cam Bedrosian enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 32.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Now the 2-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Didi Gregorius will be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Here comes Upton. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First offering on its way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull the string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now. Here's Justin Upton now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets. Got him!
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Albert now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Aroldis Chapman enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Chapman's ready. First pitch on the way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Now the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Chapman over to his left. Oh, and he misses it. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Walker is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Walker has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Giancarlo Stanton. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. The loss goes to Andrew Heaney. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.